Somewhere in an old forgotten junkyard, hidden beneath layers of dust, rust, and time, we found something incredible. At first glance, it looked like nothing more than another abandoned car. But when we wiped away the dirt, the legendary shape began to appear. This was a 1967 Chevrolet Impala, one of the most iconic American muscle cars ever built. But this one had been sitting here for decades, slowly disappearing into rust. Most people would walk away from a car like this. But today, we're bringing it back to life. As we opened the heavy door, a cloud of dust filled the air. Inside, the interior was completely destroyed. The seats were torn apart, the dashboard was cracked and faded, and the steering wheel looked like it hadn't moved in years. But the real surprise was waiting under the hood.
This is going to be a
we lifted
full
it.
project.
The engine was
This old Impala has been
covered
sitting
in
here
rust
abandoned,
and oil stains,
but I'm going to bring her back.
broken hoses,
It's time to start
old
the restoration.
wires, corroded metal everywhere. At that moment, restoring this car looked almost impossible. But every great restoration starts with the same thing: hope. The first step was removing years of dirt and damage. Using a high-pressure washer, we started cleaning the body. Slowly, the real shape of the Impala began to return. Next, we removed the wheels, seats, and interior parts. Everything had to come out: rusty bolts, broken panels, damaged components. Piece by piece, the car was stripped down to its bare structure. Then came the biggest challenge: the engine. Using a chain hoist, we carefully lifted the old engine out of the car. For the first time in years, the engine bay was completely empty, and the real restoration
Easy now,
work
bring it down
could
slow.
finally begin.
Aligning the mounts,
Years
almost
of
there.
rust had damaged
Perfect
the
fit,
body
locked in.
panels. Some sections were beyond repair, so we started grinding away the rust. Sparks filled the workshop as the damaged metal disappeared. New steel panels were welded into place. Slowly, the Impala began to look whole again. After welding came sanding. Every inch of the body was carefully smoothed. Then body filler was applied to repair dents and imperfections. The car was finally ready for the next step: painting. Inside the paint booth, the transformation truly began. First, a smooth layer of primer was sprayed over the entire body. This prepared the surface for the final color. Then came the moment we had been waiting for: deep, glossy, black paint. Layer by layer, the Impala's body transformed. The dull, rusty metal was gone. In its place, a stunning black muscle car began to appear. After polishing the paint, the reflection was like a mirror. The Impala finally looked alive again. Now it was time to bring
Body straight,
everything back
no
together.
waves. Okay,
The rebuilt
moving into
engine
the
was
booth.
carefully lowered
Primed
back
and
into
ready
the
for
engine
paint.
bay. Every bolt tightened, every wire connected. Next came the interior: new seats, restored dashboard, fresh steering wheel. Then the chrome grille and headlights were installed. With brand new wheels mounted, the Impala finally stood proudly again. But one question still remained: would it start? The moment of truth had arrived. Sitting in the driver's seat, we turned the key. For a second, nothing happened. Then suddenly, the engine roared to life. After years of silence, the legendary Impala engine was alive again. The sound echoed through the workshop, from rust to revival, from forgotten scrap to a legendary American muscle car. And as the garage door opened, sunlight reflected off the deep black paint. Standing there was a fully restored 1967 Chevrolet Impala. Proof that with patience, passion, and hard work, even the most forgotten machines can live again.
All right, lowering her in. Steady now. Perfect alignment. Easing it down. She's seated. All right, time to hit the road. She sounds perfect.